So here today training back. Always take a day off after legs just to recover. My legs are so sore from Tuesday. Like my glutes are in absolute agony. So today I really do feel like a bit, you always feel tired after a huge leg day, and that's to be expected. But quite often once you get in and you get started, then you feel fine. So gonna train back today, just specifically back. First couple of sets are just gonna be light. Training to failure in the last set as usual. We'll show you what that looks like.
One. Good. Good. 3 more. Easy. And then squeeze. Stretch it up. 2 sets. Ready? Hold it in the full stack. Let's go.
Always feel like my stretch.
And the start. Good. Good. 3 more. Right bits. Let's go. Good. Come on. Nice control. 3. 4. Squeeze the back. I do that. 5. Come on. Big squeeze. 6. 7. 1. 3 more. 8. 1. 9. 1 more. That's it.
Okay. Final set.
So as many as you can.
80 kilos. When I first started with Mark, my final set was 60 kilos. So that's 10 kilos a year.
It's well up. Like.
10 kilos a year, which doesn't seem like a lot, but most people don't actually work to the full range of their potential. I have to tuck my hair in so it doesn't flap all over the place. Okay.
Let's go. Light weights.
Hang on, oh, wrap myself too tight now, I twisted it. There.
Let's go.
He always says let's go, but I don't go till I'm ready.
No, you don't.
He goes 3, 2, 1. I go no.
You know now, just to let her do her wee intro.
My wee dance.
Your wee dance and your wee pivot and your wee ready.
Okay.
Let's go. Come on, down, squeeze. 2. 3. Come on, keep going. 4. 5. Come on. 6. Let's go. Up. 7. Come on. 8. Come on. Come on again. Keep going. 2 more. Up. 1 more. Up. Do you know what we'll do today?
Like I must weigh less than 80 kilos.
You do?
Oh, that was good. Mark spotted me in the last couple of reps because otherwise I tend to lean back too far and kind of pulls it more into the chest. So just getting that little spot in the last couple of reps keeps it tight into the lats, which is where you want it to be. I have changed my exercises a bit because I have massive traps here.
Upper back.
Huge big upper back. And so what I want to do is bring out my lower lats a little more to give myself more of a V, of a taper. So we're focusing, actually well, my lats are reasonable in size there, but they're just very high. So
high lat insertions.
So we're focusing on lighter weight, more stretch, and slightly different exercises. Yeah. Underhand grip, which is more awkward.
It's very awkward.
Still out of breath.
So get right over on. Push the bum way back. Right over that set. Now I'm concentrating the squeeze at the top. Even try to hold 3. That's it. Come on, 4. Really focus on that area. That's it. Let it go right down. Stretch it right out. Pull them right out. And then up 6. Good. Good. Come on, 2 more to go. Stretch. Come on, big squeeze at the bottom. Up or at the top. That's it. Up.
Ah, those are nasty.
How'd that feel?
Nasty. Yeah, it really does make a big difference when you go for the full stretch and the full squeeze. A lot of weight, bit of momentum, pushing to failure really has its place. But then also, sometimes you reach a plateau on weights, which I have, and you really just can't add any more weight. So when you've reached the top of your weight threshold, what you then want to do is start concentrating on better form. Refinement, more reps, better form, less rest, all the different wee types of progressive overload. Whenever you've topped out on load, you have to look at other ways to really bring up the muscle. And these are nasty, let me tell you, whenever you really work on the stretch and the squeeze.
See me get a nice tight wrap, squeeze, stretch, squeeze, stretch. Rip all that tissue. That's that one. Good. Come on, stretch, squeeze, big squeeze in. Good, big squeeze and hold. That's it, come on. Good, right up, come on. Up, come on again. 3 more. Up, 2 more. Come on. 1 more, big push. That's it. Now you're getting the feeling.
It's really cool. So this is normally lighter than I would ever do in my final set. We've got 20 kilos on each side, so it's 60 kilos in total. My top set in a reverse grip would probably be about 80 to 90 kilos. But that's just banging out the reps, not worrying about form. I actually find these harder than more weight. I would rather throw a load of weight on it and just move the damn thing than go lighter and slower. But that's just me and life in general. I would rather go fast. What was it they say? If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go further, go together. I'm not a go together kind of girl. See if we can get these bloody things on.
They're definitely upper.
You're always better to lift with wraps as well, because your grip strength will give out long before your arm strength or your back strength does.
Let's go. Run and squeeze, right to failure. As many as you can do here before the bar stops moving. Come on. Got a wee bit of momentum at the end. Come on. More. Again. Come on, keep going. Again. Come on, 3 more now. 2 more. 1 more. Come on, big push up. Up. That's it.
It's the worst thing you can say to somebody when they're just starting. As many as you can do. Go to failure, you're like, ah! But you know what? 12 was good. Didn't need any more than 12. Could I have done a few more? Probably. But at what compromise? At the compromise of the stretch and the squeeze, which is what we're aiming for at the minute rather than more load. So you just have to know what your goal is in every session. What are you going for? If it's more load, put more load on and go for it. If it's more stretch and more squeeze, focus on that and don't forget about that when you do reach the end and you think you should just be hitting it heavier, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't. Oh, this will be fun, bending over to pick this up.
Exactly.
With the old gluteus maximus being very sore. Again, going to do same thing. I could normally pull 100 kilos here, but that works my upper back too much because my lower back is slightly tweaky, slightly sore, always has been. So whenever I bend over in this position with weight, it puts a lot of pressure on my lumbar spine, which is why I wear the belt. So what we're going to focus on today with these is going lighter, but again, getting the full stretch and the full squeeze. So this isn't actually like a normal high intensity workout for me. It is and it isn't. Normally I'd just be like, just like rowing it out.
The intensity's still there in the last set though.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're still going to failure and you're still pushing past failure, which I think is the main thing. Whether you're doing it with a lighter weight or whether you're doing it at a heavier weight, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So I suppose in a way it's just kind of because your goal has shifted slightly.
Yeah.
And you're trying to, pull a few more areas out that in essence are going to be of more benefit with this style of training than the normal,
Yeah. I don't think I've ever lifted a 20 in my first set.
No, but you can make it feel heavy with these
Oh,
things.
absolutely, I can.
So same again, right over. And as many as you can do. Good. Squeeze them right in. Stretch them, squeeze them. 3. Right down to the bottom. And then hold it in. Come on. Good. Good. Come on, squeeze the back. Every rep. 7. 8, come on, every rep. 9, one more. That's it.
It's amazing how fatigued my arms are.
Yeah.
Already, third exercise. Whole body's fatigued though. Really should stop whinging, shouldn't I? Okay.
Ready? 3,
Yep.
2, 1. Come on. 2, that's it, up and squeeze. Same again, 3, stay down under. 4, good. 5, come on, really squeeze that back every rep. 6, come on, 7, come on, 8, keep going. 9, one more, up. That's it.
Yeah, it does make a big difference. Actually keeping locked in, bent over.
Yeah.
So you pull more into the lower lats.
You can
Whereas
feel it.
upright, you're definitely pulling more into the
Upper
back. So,
angles.
yeah, it's good.
Ready?
Yeah.
You shoot when you're ready. Right, your count.
3, 2,
Well, let's go in with you now. Come on. Just you get ready, I'm here. No, it's late. Stay in. Come on. 1, good. 2, good. Come on, 3, 4, 5, keep going. 6, come on. 7, come on. 8, come on. 9, come on, 3 more, I'm with you. 1, come on. 2, last one, up. That's it, I got let go.
Oh, shit. That did take a lot of discipline. Actually, my back was fine.
Told you, just hit the legs.
My back has been fine, really fine recently.
Yeah.
But just to stay locked over.
Yeah.
So we did, first exercise was a wide grip, second exercise reverse grip, third exercise again wide grip. Now we're going into some close grip. The thing about training your back is you need to train all areas of the back if you want to develop your back, you know. A lot of people who do full body training don't want to develop their whole back, which is totally fine. Not everybody wants to sculpt individual muscles, but the way we train is literally using all different angles, all different grips in order to hit all areas of the back. I really don't like this exercise because I'm always afraid of hurting my lower back, but doesn't mean I don't do it.
Stretch and squeeze, same thing.
Yeah.
That's it. 1, good. Stretch, squeeze, good. Come on, leg on that back. Good. Come on, 2 more. Good. Feel alright?
Yeah, it's good. The mistake a lot of people make on this exercise is they don't allow the stretch forward into the lats and then the squeeze. So in order to work the back, you have to allow the full lats to stretch all the way out before squeezing them back. That's what's called mechanical stress. The muscle tears on the stretch, the muscle tears on the squeeze. More tear equals more growth.
Let's go. And squeeze, same principle. Good, 2, 1 by reps. 3, 4, easy. 5 more, big stress, big squeeze. 6, good. 7, and 3 more. 8, 9, last one. Good.
Really concentrating on elbows back there.
Yep, you can see it.
Rather than just momentum, not momentum, but you know, just to getting it back. Really concentrating on keeping the tension through the arms.
Just the more of a stress, the more you pull your elbows in and out back, the more squeeze you're going to get at the end, you know?
Yeah. But also just keeping the tension through the arms the entire time really keeps it.
How's the back feeling?
Back's good. Haven't had any back pain in a long time, which is brilliant. Right, is this my final set or am I doing one more?
Final set.
Final set. Actually, 80 kilos is quite light for me. Normally I would pull about 100. But like I said, we're dropping back on weights this week. You know, everyone always thinks, especially because I've always taught it, you know, training to failure. It's about how much weight can you lift, how much weight can you lift. It's not always about how much weight you can lift. I think I probably used to think that it was, but as I've matured and actually listen to the big man here. Sometimes he knows what he's
Well,
talking
I
about.
think weight's relevant to a degree, but at the same token, what's heavy for me might be light for you.
Yeah.
So somebody's heavy, if they're being honest with themselves, might be light for somebody else. So it's what's heavy for you. And people say to me, what would you class as a heavyweight? I class as a heavyweight or something I would feel in the 6 to 8 or 6 to 10 rep range, you know what I mean? But just because that weight's lighter and you're feeling 10 to 15, as long as you're still feeling within them growth rep ranges, you're still going to grow. The trick and the key is going as heavy as you potentially can with the amount of reps, say 10 to 12, with decent form, do you know what I mean? And obviously going to failure or past.
Yeah, well, I'm working on very strict form at the minute.
Yeah, and you're going to go to failure because you've no choice. Let's go. And, come on, lightweights. That's it, stretch and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, good. 5, 6, keep going. 7, come on, keep going, there's more there. 8, come on, squeeze them in. 9, keep going. 10, come on, 5 more. 1, 2, come on, 3 more. 2 more, come on in. 1 more, come on, big pull. That's it.
That was good.
Very good.
Managed to keep that form the whole time. It was hard to keep it, but I kept it. The chest forward as well.
Yeah.
The chest forward and the elbows back rather than just pulling back and rocking.
How'd the back feel?
No good. It's a new way because normally I would have been afraid of doing that because I would have thought
Your lower back.
my lower back's gonna, and I'm always afraid of that trap going as well. But it felt fine. It felt really good.
The last 3 exercises going heavy enough. And keeping your back.
Well, I actually feel like I'm working today. Last week, because we dropped back on weight slightly, I wasn't doing the full stretch and the full squeeze. So I felt like, came away feeling like it hadn't really worked. Because I was doing it, wasn't doing it through full range of motion.
Let's go.
Low row.
Low row.
Oh, a tiny bit up. Actually,
Same
don't.
concept, stretch
Yeah.
and squeeze. Just finish them off now. Let's go. 4, good. 5, come on, big squeeze. 6, stretch full, good. 7, 8, 9, 1 more, good.
Oh, my biceps are tired.
Now your arms will be going best.
Oh.
Come on. 5, come on. 6, good. 7, come on, 3 more, drive the elbows. 8, up, 9, 1 more, good. Go on.
That was good. There was no momentum. I didn't swing it. I just moved it. So final set. I'm actually just keeping the same weight. Normally I would put another 10 on. So we'd go up to about 35 kilos each side. We're just keeping it strict with, what's that, 25 each side?
Yeah.
Just so that I'm not using memento, so I'm not, throwing my back into it, but just keeping it really, really strict in the arms. Once the form goes, once the lats feel, once the biceps feel, then that's failure, I'll just stop.
Second last exercise too.
Unless
so
Mark
at this stage,
shorts that might go more.
the back's well fatigued.
Yeah, the back is fatigued and my biceps are fatigued too.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'll try. Try my best.
Last one now. Nice and hard.
Try my best.
Right in, big squeeze.
It's funny, failure on legs looks very, very different to failure on arms. Failure on legs and you're like screaming and sweating and panting and giving birth, whereas failure on arms is just like, oh dear, they're gone.
Yeah. When they go, they go.
They're good. When they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
There's no...
Nothing extra.
Yeah.
Right. Come on. That wee parcels at the end. Let's go. In the zone. 1. That's it. 2. Come on. 3. Come on, keep going. 4. 5. Good. 6. Come on. 7. Keep going. 8. Come on. 9. Let's go. 10. Keep going. 5 more. 1. Come on. 2. Last 3 wee parcels. 1. Come on. 2 more. 1 more. Up. That's it.
Oh, I was worried, but you said 5 more, and then you started counting from 1 to 3, and I was like, I'm gonna have 5 more again.
That was good.
Yeah, that was good. Those were strict, locked in. Didn't pull the chest back and all. Normally I would, throw my back into it a bit. That was totally strict form. Arms were gone at the end. That's failure. Close grip pull down, last exercise. I hate these. Don't ask me why, I just do. Hate them. I think I'm so fatigued at the end that I find them really hard.
That's good. 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 That's it.
Oh, I think my biceps are gone by the time I get to here.
Yeah, right.
And they're just, oh, no, it's just so hard to pull it down. Oh. Okay, second set, 3 sets in total. These are really just to finish off the muscle. For me, it's just about getting these done.
You don't like them at all. You can't say I've never seen it.
It's just
Heard
getting
you
them.
say one good word.
No,
about
I
this
hate
exercise.
them. It's just about getting them through, but I'm not strong in this pulling action either. I think I'm stronger in a wide grip than a close grip.
Logically, like you've never done this exercise at the start. It's always at the end after
Yeah.
5, 6
Yes, I
exercises.
guess,
So you're
okay.
not going to be as strong.
No, you're right.
Do you know what I mean? It's like basically the end. It's coming near the end of something. You know it's close. You're sitting going one more.
One
That's
more,
it,
one
and it's
more.
done, do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I think that's what bothers me because I'm not strong in it.
Yeah.
Well, I am, but I'm not, you know.
I'll put it to the test. Somebody can do it first.
I should
There
do.
you go. You'll be surprised. No. 4, 5, 6, 7. More, 3 more. 8, 9. Last one. Big push. Good.
I'm sure the faces are. I'm like
They're real.
grinding. Right, final
Let's
set.
go.
This one's just about getting it done
Again.
again.
Big failure set to finish.
Yeah, it's a big difference from leg day though, isn't it? Where leg day I'm like, don't film me anymore, can't see anymore. But honestly, my legs have not been as sore as they are today for a long time from those
Interesting to see how your
extra
back
what
feels.
extra 2 reps on each.
Yeah. It just shows you.
Extra 2 reps on 2 sets. That was it. That's all I did in leg day, and a wee bit of extra weight
Yeah.
in one compound.
Let's go. Come on. Good. Good. Come on. Come on. More. Let's go. Come on again. Come on. Keep going. Come on. 3 more now. Let's go. Come on. Wait, 1 more. Come on. Hold it down. That's it.
That was dumb.
Game over.
Oh,
Well done.
thanks.
Well done.
Ah,
Another one bites the dust.
that's it. Back day over. Shoulders and biceps tomorrow. And that's it for the week. Rest for 2 days before back at it on Monday. Shh. 1 more training day tomorrow. 2 days rest. Back at it on Monday. Do the same thing all over again in the same order. You're not here to be entertained. You're here to work. People ask me that all the time actually. They ask me, do you do the same exercises day in, day out, year in, year out? I'm like, yep. Occasionally we change them, do a reverse grip or slightly different grip, but for the last 2 years with Training with Mark, I've done the same exercises in the same order on the same days. And all I've increased is either the load, the rep ranges, or the intensity. And my body has changed more in 2 years than in any other time ever in training. So you just have to ask yourself, what is it that you want? If the gym is your happy place, you're probably not doing it right. Gym should never be your happy place. Gym should be where you go to work and get results. And if you're doing it properly, results will come. See you tomorrow.